is one of my favorite times of year to decorate because I love all the colors and shapes and textures of gourds and the corn and the apples and the pumpkins. But the best part is that you can actually eat some of these decorations, right?
Exactly.
So it's kind of a two-for-oneer.
Not some of them, everything on here but the straw. I don't think you want to do a straw tea. Probably could, but let's not go there.
So walk us through what we got here, because it is a cornucopia of amazing things.
Of course, apples. Apples are so fun to decorate with because they come in such great colors.
I have to ask you in the next basket, what do we have here? Because I do see, you see like Indian corn, decorating tables for Thanksgiving, but this actually has a bit of a purpose.
This is popcorn.
That's popcorn.
This is popcorn.
I've never made popcorn off of a cob.
Yep, this is how popcorn grows.
Okay.
This was just harvested, so it needs to cure down a little bit. It needs to pull the moisture out of the kernel. It's a fun item to have. We're going to be continuing developing this, so we're hoping to have
here at the Lakeview Fruit Stand.
Absolutely.
Oh, I love it. I think that this is such a fun idea for the kiddos, especially. Yes. Let's talk about the nummy gourds that we see that are on people's porches and
absolutely.
tables.
So this one, everybody knows a butternut squash.
Mm-hmm.
So really awesome to eat, roast them, soup, all kinds of things with butternut squashes. Those are great. So this is the quintessential mashed potato squash, which looks like just a white acorn. But you can do anything that you can do with a potato, you can do with this.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep. Low sugar, low carb option for people that are trying to have dietary necessities. They can eat this in place of spud. Pie pumpkins. Always good.
So explain the difference between pumpkins though, because I see the pie pumpkins, then you also have the
regular carving pumpkins.
Okay, regular carving pumpkins.
These are going to have more sugar in them.
Okay.
These are going to be a little bit sweeter. You can make the same things. You can eat a pumpkin that you carve and put on your porch. You can still eat that pumpkin because it is in the squash family. But these have a little bit more sugar.
Okay.
So they are what's called a pie pumpkin. So my husband's grandpa Jack always said the best way to make a pumpkin pie was to throw the pumpkin out and get a Hubbard squash. So this is a Hubbard squash, and these are a Blue Ballet Hubbard. The heat this year has kept them a little bit smaller than that, but these have a more tender flesh. You don't have to come at them with a hatchet. You can actually cut it with a knife. So the Hubbards actually make an amazing pumpkin pie.
No way.
And if you look at pie pumpkin in the can, it is a squash pumpkin mix. So here is my answer to the banana squash, which is the Guatemalan blue banana instead of the 40 or 50 pound regular banana. So this is the interior cut. So again, roast it. And those are great. You can hack them up, clean them out, put them in the freezer, and then you can have them all year round.
Yes, tell me about that pumpkin.
This one right here actually isn't a pumpkin. This is called a Long Island cheese squash.
Oh, like a wheel of cheese.
Yeah, because it looks like a wheel of cheese.
Okay.
So this is a Long Island cheese squash. Great for soups, great for roasted.
And then I'm seeing spaghetti squashes too, which I know are very popular.
Spaghetti squash.
This guy
great
right
alternative, low carb, replacement for noodles.
All right, and so as mentioned, these all make wonderful decorations, but we can eat them. How do we know when they're beyond their prime or when they're getting close and we want to make sure that we're going to utilize them and
if
cook them up?
If they're soft, if they're squishy, if you're seeing any bad spots where your thumb's going through, then
kind of
birds, chickens.
Okay, got it.
They can have a nice meal with them, but
okay, all right. So you can make these as decorations, and then when you're ready, you can cook them up at the end of Halloween time, into Thanksgiving, even into the winter season, as you mentioned, beyond.
And so a lot of these you can decorate your Thanksgiving or your Thanksgiving table and have them to eat at Christmas.
I love that. And how long will varieties like this be available?
We'll close the fruit stand the 22nd of November. So as long as I have them in stock, and it just depends on how fast they sell.
Get them while you can.
Get them while you can. We're pulling them out of the garden. They need to cure for about a week, and then you can eat them.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Gina.
Thank you.